The incessant rainfall reported scores of death and damage of properties across the country. Unseasonal heavy rains since 3 days have destroyed ready-to-harvest crops in several districts of the country and have worried farmers as the recent calamities dented their expectations of quantity and quality of their products. Meanwhile, the Weather Forecasting Division has informed that the current weather system will gradually improve from Thursday onwards. Good morning, I am Vipashna Tamang and these are the headlines of the hour. At least 16 people killed in water-induced disaster triggered by incessant rainfall. 23 people of a Seam village in Bajhang missing in landslide. Farmers in several districts in serious distress as unseasonal rains destroy ready-to-harvest crops. Brazilian Congress is set to recommend mass homicide charges against President Jair Bolsonaro, asserting he intentionally let the coronavirus rip through the country. And Bangladesh keep their chances alive for their Super 12 berth in the T20 World Cup with a win over Oman. At least 16 people have been killed in water-induced disasters triggered by incessant rainfall across the country. The rain havoc has accounted for at least 14 deaths in the far west alone, while 28 others have been reported missing. 3 people were killed in Baitari, 9 in Doti and 2 in Dadilthura. Likewise, 2 children of a same family were killed after being buried by a landslide in Dharan. Meanwhile, 23 people of a same village are missing after being buried in a landslide in Bajhang. More than 100 families have been shifted to safer place in the landslide-affected area in Bajhang. District Police Bajhang yesterday informed that unfavorable weather was hampering the rescue operation. Likewise, in Kantipur, 5 individuals who were trapped in swollen Mahakali River were rescued by Nepal Army choppers. In Bake too, 4 individuals were rescued from swollen Rapti River. Meanwhile, the water level in Mahakali River has reached a record high level in a decade. The water flow of Mahakali River was measured at 547,224 cusick yesterday afternoon, which is the highest flow measured ever. The water level of Karnali River and Babai River also crossed at the danger level, submerging several villages in the area. More than 60 families have been shifted to safer places. Many villages in Kailali, Janakpur and Jhapa, among other Tarai districts, have been inundated, displacing many families, while highways in hilly districts have been obstructed due to continuous landslides. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Sher Bahadur Deuba has directed Home Minister Balkrishna Khad to intensify rescue and relief for flood and landslide victims. The incessant rainfall for the past 3 days has destroyed ready-to-harvest crops in several districts of Western Tarai, including Nawal Parasi, Baki, Bardia, Kailali, Dang and Kanchanpur, among other districts. Majority of the farmers were preparing to harvest the paddy after concluding the ongoing Dasai festival. Some farmers, meanwhile, had already started harvesting the crops. Floods in various rivers due to unseasonal rainfall have destroyed the harvested crops in various places. The rainfall, meanwhile, has not caused major damage in central Tarai and eastern parts. Officials at the Agriculture Information Center informed that it will take a few more days to ascertain the scale of damage caused by the rain. The plight of farmers who had suffered due to lack of fertilizers and seeds has now increased with the destruction of the crops. This year's Dasai festival officially comes to an end today as it's Kojagrat Purnima, the full moon day of this Nepali month. On the occasion of Kojagrat Purnima, devotees are paying homage to Mahalakshmi, considered as the goddess of wealth and prosperity across the country. There is an age-old tradition of devotees keeping overnight vigil worshipping the deity Mahalakshmi that will eventually conclude the 15-day Dashain celebrations this year. Since the ritual of receiving Tika and Jamara also concludes on this day, there is a culture of disposing the remaining Jamara as per their religious tradition. Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question: what's your take on billions of rupees being spent on departments already recommended to be closed? Your options are option A, political interest, option B, trend to foster cadres, and option C, ignoring study report. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And that's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.